All right, welcome to the Northeast Iowa Crop Report. My name is Nick Benson. Today's the 13th of June, 2022, and I am somewhere between Elgin and Volga. I'm sitting in a corn-on-corn field planted at the first part of our planting window. So right now I'm out doing stand counts, writing down what I'm seeing out there for approximate population. Got a tape measure. And just seeing how these stands have established. I've been doing this all morning long, looking at corn specifically, and in general things have been really good. So anywhere from 90 to 95% stand establishment, and so in general I don't see any really big issues with the corn and how that's going. Beans too are now officially we don't need to worry too much about a replant scenario or anything like that. Things are moving along real well that way. So this corn plant's up and going, and I want to take a moment to talk about corn development at this stage. So the last crop report we talked about what was going on below ground. This week I'll talk a little bit about what's going on above ground, specifically where this plant's at. So I'm going to cut one of these. Corn plants off somewhat at the ground level. And so let's talk a little bit about this corn plant. So how we stage corn plants is we count collared leaves. So this is actually the first one. This was the coleoptile that came out and opened up. So that's 1, 2, 3. See how it's collared here? So 4, 5, 6, and this one's just starting to collar. I'd call this V6 to V7 corn. And so what's always fun with corn at this stage is to kind of split this stalk open and see what's on the inside. And so at about V4 to V5, the growing point is at or below the ground surface. So what's the growing point? Growing point's pretty cool about corn. So again, here's where the soil surface was. Here's our growing point. Hopefully that focuses in on that. And so at this growing point is where all the magic's happening as far as growth above ground. So if we'd really take this out, dig into it, right in here, and let's see if we can get it out of there. This actually helps see this a little bit. So when we look at this, these are all leaf collars that are going to come out. This corn plant's going to have about 12 leaves above ground, and that's all going to come out of this growing point. The other thing, if we look at this real close, and it's a little early, but you can't actually see it. At the top part is going to have the tassel. So again, if we look right in there, we would actually see the tassel would come out. Let's see if I can get another one. It's really cool because you can keep peeling this back, and there's literally going to be 8 to 10 leaves yet in here that need to come out. And you can just start unwrapping these like a Christmas present, and you can just keep Russian nesting dolls, whatever you want to do, however you want to call it, but you can keep pulling it off, and all these are leaves that are going to continue to come out at a rate of about every 4 to 6 days. Each leaf's going to come up out of the whirl and going to continue to go. So you can keep on unfurling all these, and all these are leaves already developed in the plant. A lot going on right now. Believe it or not, at this stage, this corn plant has already determined how many kernel rounds it's going to have. I'm going to take some of this off to make it a little sooner or a little faster. There we go. That's about the last one right there. Now I peeled that all back. That tassel is literally going to be right here. That's the tassel that's going to be coming up. And then if you go on the outside, if I went all the way around this and I look real close, right along this edge, right in here, right along this edge, it's not, I think I cut off the other, it's actually on the other side, but right along here is where that ear is going to be. And today, on June 13th, if I look at that and I put a microscope on it or even a magnified hand lens, you can actually count the kernel rounds that that ear has. So this plant right now is really going through a fun growth stage, and it's happy. We've had plenty of moisture, temperatures are great. Actually today it's 100 degrees heat indice just west of here. Right now when I pulled up it was 70 degrees. So just a great day for growing corn. This corn in general is quite happy right now. So that's the crop report and a little bit on the development of what's going on with corn plants right now. My name's Nick Benson. Thank you so much for watching with Federal Hybrids.